Good morning, councillors. I'll open the special meeting of Wednesday the 29th of May at 9:09 a.m. Thank you very much for your attendance. There's one item on the agenda which we have considered before. It's C1 Commercial Business Unit 2024-25 draft budget development, Roma Saleyards.
Excuse me, Chair. May I move a leave of absence?
Oh, I beg your pardon. Yes. Yep, please go ahead, Councillor Hancock.
I move that apologies be received and leave of absence granted for Councillor Taylor for this meeting.
Moved by Councillor Hancock, seconded by Councillor Brumpton. I'll put that all in favour.
Yes.
That's carried 8-0. Thank you for that. So item C1 is our only item on the agenda. I understand there's a conflict to declare. Councillor Burkett?
Yes, I'd like to declare a conflict on item C1, description, Commercial Business Unit 2024-25 draft budget development, Roma Saleyards. Declaring council as myself. The person of interest, related party, is my parents, Gary and Julie Burkett. Particulars of interest, my parents are registered to buy and sell cattle at the Roma Saleyards. It's a declarable conflict of interest, and although I have a declarable conflict of interest, I do not believe a reasonable person could have a perception of bias. Therefore, I will choose to remain in the meeting. However, I will respect the decision of the meeting on whether I can remain and participate in the decision.
Thanks, Councillor Burkett. Before I seek a mover to deal with your matter, I understand there's some statements councillors would like to make. Councillor Hancock?
Yes. My statement is that I noted that I had declared an interest on this item C1 when it was initially considered at the ordinary meeting on the 24th of May 2024, item LC4. That eligible councillors at the meeting had resolved that it was in the public interest that Councillor Hancock participate in discussion and decision on the matter, except for the following projects: additional dump ramp, Primaries Road, loop extension, NHVR hard stand, asphalt and the truck wash.
Thanks, Councillor Hancock. Councillor Vincent?
Yes, I previously noted that I had declared an interest on this item, C.1, when it was initially considered at the ordinary meeting on the 24th of May 2024. Eligible councillors at the meeting resolved that it was in the public interest that I participate in discussion and decision on the matter.
Thanks, Councillor Vincent. Councillor Searight?
I've previously noted a conflict of interest and I've declared an interest on this item C.1 when it was initially considered at the ordinary meeting on 24th of May 2024 and also noted that eligible councillors at the meeting have resolved that it was in the public interest that myself participate in discussion and decision on the matter.
Thank you, Councillor Searight. Councillor Brumpton?
I note that I have declared a conflict of interest on this item C1 when it was initially considered at the ordinary meeting on the 24th of May 2024, and that eligible councillors at the meeting resolved that it was in the public interest that I participate in discussion and decision on the matter.
Thanks, Councillor Brumpton. We'll go back to the substantive matter, which is the conflict that Councillor Burkett has declared today, noting the statements made by also councillors that have conflicts on this particular matter, which leaves Councillor Davis, Councillor Flynn and myself as the remaining councillors to form a view on today's matter. Councillor Davis?
I move that it is in the public interest that Councillor Burkett participates and votes on agenda item C1 because a reasonable person would trust that the decision is made in the public interest.
Thanks, Councillor Davis. A seconder. Councillor Flynn, do you wish to speak?
No.
I'll put the motion. Those in favour? That's 3-0. That matter has now been dealt with. And just for completeness for those that watch the proceedings of our meetings, this is just simply mopping up, if you will, the final conflicts of interest declarations of our councillors in relation to the draft budget around the Roma Saleyards, so we can continue talking at our briefing sessions and workshopping the budget in and around this matter. Do any councillors wish to go into closed? There's no further business on today's agenda. With that, I'll close the special meeting and thank you for your attendance.